Do you want to know how to box fight just like the pros, such as Clicks, Asian Jeff, and FNCS winner Cold? Well, in this video, I'll be teaching you box fighting mechanics that you'll never forget. Before we go on, 99% of you guys are not subbed, so make sure you subscribe, like, and use code JOJ7 in the Fortnite item shop. If you did all of those, then you deserve a kiss. Mwah. Shh, I don't have socks on. Editing takes 0.4 seconds because that is the gun pullout time. So after every edit, there is a 400 millisecond window of time for you to react. The average human reaction time is around 250 milliseconds. This reaction time can vary as some people have really low reaction times of 160 milliseconds, and some have really high reaction times of 300 milliseconds. So when you pickaxe a wall, you have the ability to reset your edit or place a wall faster than that person can shoot their shotgun, even if you have a slow reaction time of 300 milliseconds. So as you guys can see in this clip, I'm resetting the wall faster than he could shoot me, and I'm taking advantage of that time by pressuring his other wall then baiting him. So you might ask, how do I get around this 0.4 second delay when editing? So the 0.4 second delay isn't really an editing delay, it's more of a weapon pullout delay. Because your edits and builds are ping based rather than being force delay based as the weapon pullout time is. So what you need to incorporate in your gameplay is this move. People like Martoz and Pxlarized really love this move, as it's probably the best way to get around this pullout delay and either eliminate your enemy or get free damage on them. What do I do if my wall gets taken? So say your wall gets taken, you're going to have to react by flipping the cone and editing the sidewall so you can get out. A lot of people actually do this, but they don't do it properly. To do this properly, you need to position yourself behind these two tiles when someone is going for your wall. Then you need to flip your cone like this, edit the sidewall, and hold your stair while looking at the roof or the floor. This is so that the enemy can't take the cone while you're trying to escape the box. Here's an example of what it would look like if you don't place a stair. And here is if you do place the stair. You always want to hide your intentions, so say the way I'm going to edit peek is when he is not expecting it. So say he has his pickaxe out or he just shot his weapon, then I will go for a shot because I intended to do this. Most scenarios, I will not give away my intention by doing something before I edit. In this situation, I wasn't punished because I timed my edit with the enemy's pickaxe. If the enemy is staring at you with the shotgun, then you should not do this. If they pressure your wall with a pickaxe, this is the appropriate response because you're not giving away your intentions. This is an example of you giving away your intentions. You see how I'm reacting a little bit before he edits? It's because he's not hiding his intention to edit. He is moving, which is giving me a sign that he is going to edit. Sometimes it's really good to give away your intentions and misdirect them, as you guys can see right here. Diagonal box fighting. Despite the name being hard to understand, diagonal box fighting is a fairly easy concept to master. What is diagonal box fighting? What diagonal box fighting is, it's basically approaching a 1x1 or 2x1 box diagonally and fighting and putting pressure from a right hand peek. Why should I diagonal box fight? Well, in this game, there's a thing called right hand peeks. This is because the camera FOV is positioned a certain way that makes you see more from your right hand rather than your left. As you guys can see, I'm abusing the right hand peek while diagonal box fighting. So let's break down diagonal box fighting even more. I know I talk a lot about diagonal box fighting in my videos, but I don't really go too in depth of how to actually execute it properly, how to actually practice it, and what you should be doing when you're actually doing it. So what do I mean when I say approach a box diagonally? I want you guys to pause this video and write down your answer in the comments to see if you get this correct before I say the answer. The correct answer is you can approach a box diagonally on any 4 corners of the box. But you have to make sure you're setting it up so you are fighting from your right. And when you're fighting, you are going through a counterclockwise motion, as you guys can see right here. If you got it correct, then congratulations, you're in the top 1% of players. If you didn't get it correct, it's alright. I would recommend you keep watching so you can gain the knowledge of a top 1% player. So how do I practice diagonal box fighting? You guys are probably like, oh, he's going to do a shameless map plug. How dare he? Well, you guys are kinda right. I gotta pay the bills somehow. So, I would greatly appreciate it if you check out this map with your friends. It's a 200 only box PvP. The code is here or in the description. You can practice diagonal box fighting in here, but it's mainly for practicing your headshot aim. We have the pump, the new shotgun, thunder shotgun, havoc shotgun, and a gold system, which on every elimination you'll receive gold and you will be able to buy mythic shotguns with it. So hop in this map with the guys or gals, like, favorite it, and get your aim like Peterbots. So let's get back to what I was saying. To practice diagonal box fighting, I would recommend hopping in a box fighting map with someone that is slightly better, so he can punish the mistakes you will make when learning how to diagonal box fight. What can I do when I diagonal box fight? Well, you can do a lot of things as opposed to normal box fighting. When you diagonal box fight, you should place a wall here and edit like this. Or you can do this edit. Now after that, you want to be pressuring this wall with your weapon or your pickaxe. Here are some things I like to do when diagonal box fighting. I like to instantly break the wall with my pickaxe without doing pickaxe baits. I use the burst SMG to break the wall and get bullet bleed through damage as it adds unlimited pressure on your enemy. I like to pump the wall, then pull out my pickaxe, do a fake swing while walking backwards and switching back to my gun to get a free shot or a wall replace. Because 90% of the time I do this, the enemy usually edits and tries to go for a shot. Then either I get the wall or get free damage, and then I have the advantage in the fight. You don't have to exactly do what I do, as this is a more aggressive playstyle. All you gotta do is the fundamentals and be creative with it. If you want to know more about secret fighting tips, then you should check out my other videos, or I recommend clicking the description and joining that Discord where you are invited to the Grinders Masterclass, where we are a community full of 1,000+ like-minded players, always looking to improve and help each other out. We also have a premium service where we are selling a masterclass, which has information from professional players, coaches, and our own experiences over the past 3 years for only $15. This information has helped players in the server get their first earn and has drastically improved their skill. Thank you for watching. Use code JOJ7 and subscribe. No long outros. Adios. This is an example. What the f?